Hi guys, we had a great first week. Welcome back to BUS224 Organizational Management and Leadership. Like I said, we had a great first week. I'm looking forward to this next week. Let's see how well this one goes. This week, in week 2, we have, let me see if I can find that here real quick. Here we go. Progress is impossible without change. For those who cannot change, their minds cannot change anything. George Bernard Shaw had quoted that. Um, Change is inevitable. If you are in business, you better be used to change. You better get used to it because it's going to happen all the time. You need to embrace it. You need to be prepared for it. For those of you that don't like change, man, you need to change your thinking because once you see, change is everywhere. Change, that's what business is. You have to change. You have to stay on top. You have to keep evolving. To be in the top of your field. Once you get there, you can't relax. You have to constantly keep changing and hope the changes you make will keep you on top. So change is inevitable. If you don't change, if you don't keep moving, you will die. Your company will fade away if you keep making the same thing over and over and over and over again. Eventually, now you're thinking, well, I know there's products out there that they do that. Well, stop and think about it. First, Post-it came out. Let's talk about that. Post-it had a great product. How can you change a Post-it? Well, they came out with different colors, and they came out with different shapes, and they came out with all kinds of things, different ways to package it. They were constantly and are constantly changing. What about simple things like a paper clip? Gosh, how can you change a paper clip? Well, now stop and think about it. They have changed from that original paperclip design. It has evolved. It has evolved to different coatings on the wire. It has evolved to different sizes, even different shapes of paper clips. Always trying to find a little bit better, a little bit different product that the consumer would like better. So change is everywhere. It is inevitable, and you need to embrace it, and you need to be in front of it. Get in front of the change. Be prepared for it. Plan on it. Make it part of your regular rituals at your company. Change will happen. Changing policies, changing procedures. Don't change for the sake of change. Find reasons for that change to make things better, but don't be afraid to change something just because, oh, well, nobody likes change. You have to embrace it. So, that being said, let's look at organizational control and change. That's what we're talking about this week. And this week, what I want you to do in your readings is I want you to take on Chapter 11, Organizational Control and Change. Go figure. There's also PowerPoints in the reading, so make sure that you open the week 2 reading folder to find the PowerPoints. If I can get all that out. You did a great job in the discussions this week. I was very pleased to see you guys all in there and working hard. Remember, you have to work with 2 of your peers after you get your initial post in there to earn the full credit. I need you to be contributing. The I agrees will not count towards your grade in the discussions. So make sure that you are contributing to that post. You're adding to it. You're asking questions. You're finding out different things. You're trying to figure out what needs to be done. That's part of the fun. So in your main post, describe a time. This is for this week's discussion. In a main post, describe a time of organizational change that you experienced. How did it go? Was there a change in leadership at your company, a change in a product that you're delivering? Something. Let's talk about that. Also write about the following questions. What are the main obstacles in organizational change? What techniques can managers use to overcome those obstacles? So what do you do when you have somebody who's resistant to change? We've always done it this way. It's always been this way. Now you're just changing it just to change it, and that's just not right. You need to keep it the way it always has been. How do you overcome that? Let's talk about that and kick that around in the discussion this week. For your assignment this week, what I would like you to do is complete 3 questions under Be the Manager on page 342 in the 9th edition of your book. Use a Microsoft Word document. It does not have to be APA, but you do need to remember that punctuation, spelling, sentence structure, all that counts. Create just a nice, clean format of the paper. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to work with you. And then you also have a quiz this week. Don't forget you have a quiz due by the end of Saturday, by the 9th, I believe. So let's make sure that we get in this week and we get all of our work done. So let's have a great week. I will get your grades back to you as soon as possible. And we'll go from there, guys. Let's have a great week, and call, text, or email if you have any questions. Look forward to it. Thanks, guys.